I actually have a pretty good amount of stuff to get through in this video. I have to shoot down common misconceptions about Destiny. I have to answer common questions I've heard asked about Destiny. I have to bring up something about Destiny that I don't think a lot of people realized. And I have to talk about this awesome giveaway iWave Games is doing. I have a lot to do, so let's get this terrible party started. Tis I, Kenatonic. No BS, we're just gonna get started. First off, common misconceptions that I've heard about Destiny. For the millionth and last time, level does not matter in multiplayer PvP right now. I've seen too many cases of level 7s killing levels 24 and 25 without any problem whatsoever. You're just bad at Destiny and need to get over it. Destiny's PvP is all about how well you can aim and how well you can use your map. If you can do both of those things, the Crucible shouldn't be a problem for you. Another common misconception is the idea that there's a best gun and a best class. Best gun and best class truly depend on your playstyle. That's the great thing about Destiny. It depends all on you. What you want to do, how you want to look, what you want to be is all on you. There is no best gun. There is no best class. Another misconception is that a particular thing is overpowered or OP. There is nothing in Destiny that is overpowered. Nothing at all. There is nothing in the world of Destiny that can't be defeated or outmatched. Another common misconception is the idea that after you've completed the raid, there's nothing really left to do in Destiny. First of all, you go ahead and beat a raid. Just go off and do it. Go handle the Vault of Glass in a couple of hours. Go ahead and do that. And secondly, you really need to look at Destiny before you say there is absolutely nothing else to do after a raid. Because trust me, there's plenty. Another thing that I've heard people call the worst thing about Destiny, and the last common misconception I'm going to bring up, is the idea that the story is the worst thing about Destiny. That is not the case whatsoever. People like to complain about the lack of cutscenes in Destiny, and I've gotten sick of cutscenes, just in games, period. Especially long cutscenes. That was one of the things I really hated about The Last of Us, was how many cutscenes there were. It was like playing one of those bad Final Fantasy games. I said one of the bad Final Fantasy games, where it's like 10 minutes of cutscene and you play for 5 minutes. It's annoying, but you're like, Ken, the story of Last of Us. Oh, shut up. I'll take gameplay over story any day. But I'm not saying that the story in Destiny is perfect, because it's not. They did a lot of seed planting in this first game. Did they do too much? Yes. But if you're willing to take time to look into what those seeds were, you might be surprised in what you find. Now on the typical questions that I've heard asked about Destiny. Some of those include, hey, I have a legendary engram. If I turn it into the Cryptarch, what's the percent chance that I'll actually get a legendary item? It has been mathematically proven that there is a 30% chance that you will get a legendary item. Some similar questions along that line are, why do I keep getting the same garbage? Why do I get the same Crucible map every time? That all falls on Bungie's RNG, or random number generator, and it is completely broken and ridiculously stupid. So I'm sorry if you're getting those issues, getting the same loot or bad loot or the same map over and over again. It's because of the algorithms that they put in the game. They're horrible. Another question, will Destiny have private matchmaking? While nobody at Bungie has said that there will be, they haven't not said it either. And given the fact that even the worst multiplayer games have private matchmaking, I'm pretty sure Destiny will eventually. Another question that I've heard asked a lot is, where is the best place to farm for loot? There's two really awesome places. The first place is on the moon. You know that mission, I believe it's called the Dark Below, where the big door opens and your ghost is like, we've awoken the hive, and all the hive just come running out at you. Yeah, that same area, when that door opens, just do that same thing again, get killed and reset, and just do that over and over. Another great farming spot for loot is called the Loot Cave by players. It's located on Earth, and it's very easy to find because right now you're more than likely going to find 4 or 5 players that look like they're shooting at nothing. Well, they're shooting at the loot cave, so join them and get some loot. Is what would I review Destiny, and what would be the best place to read a review for Destiny, since you can't trust everybody? Well, having to be that guy, of course I would say go to iWaveGames.com to read our review of Destiny, but I'm not the one that wrote that review, but I recommend that you read it anyway. And to be honest, I wouldn't review Destiny right now, because Destiny is kind of like World of Warcraft or League of Legends. It's a game that can change whenever and in big ways over a few weeks or a month. So and reviews are very much a final word on a product. And right now you can't really put a final word on Destiny because it can change so much. Things that you complain about can change. Mechanics can change. A lot can change with Destiny just at the drop of a hat. So I can't really give a review for Destiny. It's almost impossible at this point. The scary thing is, a solid, thorough, completely 100% truthful review of Destiny probably won't be possible until a few months before Destiny 2 comes out. And that's a ridiculous thought. Now to bring up something I feel that a lot of people didn't really pick up on. One of the biggest complaints people had about the Xbox One when it was shown off at E3 was the idea of always online. People hated this idea because, first of all, that's ridiculous and stupid. Second of all, there were people that didn't have internet, so they wouldn't be able to play the Xbox One and it would just be sitting there. Now here we are, Destiny comes out. It is a game that is always online and it has already provided issues. There are people that can't get in the tower because they're getting booted from servers. There are people that are trying to do raids that are getting booted because of the servers. And then, of course, there are people that can't play Destiny at all because they don't have internet. There you go, all internet game. The success of this always online game has pretty much just given Microsoft the okay to make the Xbox One always online. Are they going to do it this year? Are they going to do it next year? Maybe not, but expect it because of the success of this always online game. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about the awesome giveaway iWaveGames.com is doing for Final Fantasy Type0 HD. Here are the rules. To enter, you must complete one of the following instructions. If you're following iWave Games on Instagram, you need to comment that you would like to enter the contest, as well as state if you like the game on PS4 or Xbox One. If you follow iWave Games on Twitter, you need to reply to the post by stating you would like to enter the contest, as well as which version you would like, PS4 or Xbox One. And finally, if you're friends with iWave Games on Facebook, you must comment that you would like to enter the contest, followed by the version that you would like, PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. You are allowed to only enter once from Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, giving you a total of up to 3 entry forms. Good luck, fellow gamers. The winner will be announced on October 2nd, 2014. So that does it for this video. Make sure you go to iWaveGames.com for all of your up-to-date and gaming news and reviews, and be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. And the comment section below, let me know the topics that you want to hear in these discussion videos and my lists, and depending on the topic, I'll get to it eventually. I've been Kenatonic, and I'm glad we had this talk.